And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, Corey Sandin, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and Corey Sandin.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray with Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and Corey Sandin was supposed to be here, but I'm here. So you're stuck with me today. A lot going on here. Let's Talk Hookup. Let me tell you, but we have Jamie from Seasoned Sportfishing here to talk about fishing, which is unbelievable right now. And we're going to tell you all about it. Let's Talk Hookup, Southern California sport fishing voice, right here on the Let's Talk Hookup Network.
You've heard all about it. You know the angler's catching fish habit, so what's holding you back? It's a fact. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and burn less fuel. FishDope.com is the only fish-finding service with a spotter plane along with a crew of top anglers on the water almost every day that report actual locations and catches. You can get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Martin Island, 365 days a year. FishDope.com is for everyone, whether you have your own boat, fish on your friend's boat, or a sport boat. FishDope.com has online planning tools, moon phase, tides, hot bite icons, and more. So bottom line is, if you don't have FishDope.com, well, you're probably missing a lot of bites. Membership costs less than $50 of gas, and that's for the entire year. That's right, 1 year. What a bargain. Plus, use the special code to save $20 on a new FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonero.
Rancho Leonero was awarded the Certificate of Excellence from TripAdvisor for 4 straight years. Especially interesting, most hotels are just hotels, and most people stay in the hotel and go do their activities elsewhere. Rancho Leonero, of course, provides fishing, diving, all activities, all meals, your whole vacation. So the fact that we're so highly rated, we're very proud of it. From picking you up at the airport to dropping you off, literally everything is turnkey from there. We make it as easy as we can for you at the ranch. From your meals to whether you're going to go fishing or diving or just hang out by the pool. When you're coming to Rancho Leonero, you are coming to John Ireland's home. I guarantee the best fishing vacation experience in all of Baja. That's unique. There's nowhere that I could think of to get the same experience that you get at Rancho Leonero. Our new reservation phone number is 800-646-2252, 646-BAJA, and RanchoLeonero.com. It's really unique. It is. We're very proud of it.
There are plenty of boat slips and marinas in San Diego, but there is only one Kona Kai. It's not just a place to park your boat. It's a way of life here in America's finest city. Come check out what's new at the Kona Kai. 170 luxury guest rooms, including 41 brand new suites, featuring contemporary island-inspired decor, deep soaking tubs, and oversized balconies. The Kona Kai Resort Spa and Marina has multiple swimming pools and a private beach, waterfront restaurants, and an award-winning spa, most of which is included for marina tenants. Add the Kona Kai Club to your membership and you have access to the new Paloma Pool Bar, a new and exclusive pool area for adults only, which allows guests to enjoy poolside craft cocktails and California coastal cuisine while overlooking your boat. In addition to all this, Kona Kai is the closest marina to the open ocean. Check resortkonakai.com on the web for more information, to reserve a slip or inquire about joining the club. The Kona Kai Resort, much more than just a place to park your boat.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup, man. What a good show today's going to be. You're not kidding on lots of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, no kidding. And we're going to talk about why I'm here today instead of at Lake El Salto in a little bit. But we're gonna deal with that whole situation in a couple minutes. But first, we're going to talk to Jamie from Seasoned Sportfishing. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning. Jamie? Welcome.
Yeah, and great to have you here in the studio. And you're getting ready for a big season. Man, oh, boy, is it fishing is good right now.
Yep. A little weather, but the fish are biting for sure.
Yeah.
So
well, spring, right?
Yeah,
we
spring.
have weather in spring.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think the next month here.
Don't you dare.
Jinx
This
it.
weather's way worse than just, it's spring. This weather sucked this off-season. All over it. But what a good sign that even we only had to have these little teeny windows of good weather, and boom, fishing happened. And I think that's a great sign for what we have coming forward.
Yeah, I guess you had a little wind up here this week.
Dude, you ain't lying, boy. It was breezy.
Yeah, it was breezy, yeah.
A little swell on it, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was 80 degrees and sunny down at Salto, but I don't know about that. But and this next week, how's it looking? You getting out?
Yeah, definitely. We got a boat out today, actually, so... and then tomorrow we're doing, obviously the day at the dock. So
really, big day tomorrow.
Yeah, really stoked for that. And we got I think 4 or 5 trips next week. So we're starting.
Excellent. That's fantastic. So tell us about season sport fishing. You made a big move.
We made a big move over it. Yeah, we're super stoked to be welcomed in the Fisherman's Landing family. We've been, at Dana Landing for the last 8 to 10 years, and we're making a move down to the Big Bay, and we're stoked.
Yeah, and so you're going to be based out of Fisherman's Landing.
Absolutely.
Now, are you going to be booking on the Fisherman's Landing website as well as at Fisherman's Landing?
We are. We'll,
on the phone there too.
Yeah, we'll be doing.
Great.
Yeah, we'll be doing charters, obviously booked out of Fisherman's Landing, and a string of open party trips every week. So.
All right. So you'll have actually open party trips on the 3 boats out of Fisherman's on their website as well as for a phone call away.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. How
Through
cool is
Fisherman's
that?
Landing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So are you going to do some your own bookings too?
Yeah, we're going to do, obviously, our own bookings at the same time, but, still directing traffic. All the open party trips we're going to try to direct through Fisherman's. Obviously it just helps us out, when we're out fishing, to have stuff booked and do all the legwork. But, so... most of our stuff will be going through Fisherman's Landing.
That's great. I
So,
had no idea.
Yeah. So you have 3 boats. Why don't you tell us about them and the captains and such?
Yeah. So we've got we've got a really rare 34 20.
Rare.
Yeah. They made 11 of those.
Parkers.
Yep. So it's a Parker fleet. It's the only 34 on the West Coast.
Wow.
And like I said, 12 I think they made total of those boats.
34. That's
Yeah.
a lot
Big
of
Parker.
Yeah,
it's a lot of boat. The pictures don't do it justice
No.
until you actually get next to it. Compared to the 25 that we own. But we put a side scan sonar on it 2 years ago, CH270 for Renault, and it's been just a game changer.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's a cool boat. We put a upgraded bait tank on, so 200 gallons, so we take like 5 to 8 scoops.
You have like a little heater in there so you can make a jacuzzi out of it?
Yeah,
when
no
you're not...
kidding.
Yeah. We don't have a heater in that, but we do have a heater in the house and AC. So,
Cool.
yeah.
No kidding, really.
Yeah, it's a really cool boat. It's powered with twin 350s.
That's cool.
Yeah, so all the bells and whistles. It's a cool boat. So
Yamaha 350?
Yeah, 350s. Yeah.
Wow, those things are powerful.
Yeah. We've kind of been looking at those 425s.
Yeah, right.
So that would be the ideal set of motors for that boat.
Really?
It's just everything needs to be pulled. It's a big repower because everything leaves the boat now. All the hydraulic stuff goes, and everything's like encased in those outboards. So but then we've got a 2520, which we started the company with 13 years ago. It's our fish killer.
Yeah.
It's the cool boat. I mean, it's fast. It's powered with twin 200s. We designed it to fish sea bass when I first got it, so it was all gutted. John Andrews built a whole captain's bunk in it.
John Andrews?
Yeah, so
wow, he's a master.
Yeah, so we've got full captain's bunk, inverter, microwave, the whole deal. So for fishing sea bass, it's a cool boat, and in the summer times it likes its offshore stuff. So and then 3 years ago, I think when we started seeing a lot of that bigger bluefin, we got the center console to kind of fish surface irons. Just all our jig fishermen that kind of run and gun. Good platform to fish the iron.
And what a great year for that thing with this yellowtail being so good on the beach. I mean, and now you running out of Fisherman's Landing, the straight shot from Imperial Beach Flats, yellowtail down to the islands and back. I mean, that thing is made for that kind of fishing.
Absolutely, yeah. We're stoked on just the less commute time now, and being down in the Big Bay. And
bait at the San Diego receivers.
Yep.
Great bait everywhere, but lesser line, getting to the fishing faster, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
less,
huge.
Less travel time for sure. So
yeah, that's going to be just a fantastic and great positive change for season sport fishing.
I think it's the next step. It's definitely there's just a lot of good energy around that landing. Just in that bay itself. So yeah, we're stoked.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you should be for sure. So, when's the next trip?
Well, we're out today. We got obviously tomorrow day at the docks, and then the 34 comes down. I'm going to bring it down tomorrow morning, so I'll leave early Orange County.
Oh, okay.
So I can try to get it down there by, I probably won't be down till about 11, but our first trip is Monday morning. So
Monday morning.
we're hitting
the 34.
Yeah, hitting the road running.
Yeah,
so.
Where are you going?
I don't know. We're probably going to go try to look at some of that yellowtail.
Yeah.
These guys
Good
don't.
fishing.
Yeah, these guys don't really want to chase that bluefin yet, but yeah, we're going to go catch some yellowtail.
Now, what's the range on that 34? How far can you go, and how many day trip can you do on that?
The longest trip that we've done is our day and a half trip. So that's kind of as far as that we go. So 80 to 100, 125 miles is kind of what we do on that trip or on that boat.
All right, and so you'll go offshore, catch the big bluefin. You caught a lot of big bluefin last year.
Yeah, we'll do that. The last couple of years, we've kind of figured out our customer. Our customer likes to catch, they like to catch that kelp yellow and dorado, and you know what I mean, the smaller grade stuff. So that 34 is a little bit bigger of a boat to kind of do that kind of style of fishing as far as fuel, and where our 25 we like to fish the bluefin on that. So,
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
pretty awesome. Well, we've got a lot to talk about with Jamie here, and of course, your phone calls are very important to us. I know we're streaming right now, so we know our audience is out there, so listening. So we want you to participate today.
You got it, man. We're going to have a great show. Lots of good stuff to talk about. I'm so stoked to have Jamie in here because you get to have all fishing bases covered, from inshore and bass fishing, which we've done a bunch of, with all the seasons boats, to everything offshore and everything in between. So going to be lots of good show, lots of great information. Day at the docks tomorrow, lots of cool tackle stuff going on. And if you do want to join us, man, we want to hear from you. 2 ways you can reach Let's Talk Hookup this morning. First is with our local line, which is 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. That's the local number. Or you can reach us toll-free. Our toll-free line is 877-792-1090. Again, 877-792-1090. Not only are we taking all your phone calls this morning, we are also giving away some killer prizes today.
Yes, indeed.
Man, first off, really big thanks to Jamie. We're giving away a full season sport fishing package, and that includes a season sport fishing hat, a season shirt, and a season sweatshirt. And you guys always do a really cool job with the apparel. It's not just like a regular shirt with a teeny little silkscreen logo. Like a very very cool shirts that really represent seasons, and what a cool
Thanks, Ricky.
what a cool fact that is.
A nice deal there, and we'll get your sizes, and Jamie will ship that.
Yeah,
right to you.
absolutely.
I think that's really cool. And giving away a full day trip on board the Liberty at a Fisherman's Landing. So how cool is that? You're also going to get to go fishing.
Taro?
Yeah, absolutely. Who's those guys? Well, we've been having a joke at the landing. Clearly, Taro is. He's probably one of the best fishermen on the coast. Fantastic, doing a great job, always has been. Anibal, who is his second operator, has been crushing it lately. So all of us have been giving Taro a hard time because Anibal has been having such good fishing. Obviously Anibal came up, fishing under Taro and all that, and it's certainly far more of a joke than anything else. But everybody jokes, "Oh, is Anibal running the boat today? We should be expecting limits by lunchtime, no problem." So yeah, those guys have been having a great run of yellowtail. So we're really, really stoked. So what a cool prize pack! In addition to that, another lucky caller is going to win a very cool prize from our good friends at Fisherman's Processing and Fish Pros The Market, and that is one of their famous lunch bag options. It was a big hit at Fred Hall Long Beach as well as Del Mar, and basically the lunch bag gives you a gives you a pack of jerky, a pack of smoked fish, and one of the cheese, all your choice, all in a killer insulated bag, which they are going to bring that deal to Day at the Docks tomorrow.
Yeah,
it was so successful. So successful.
$25.
Yeah, $25. You get a jerky, a cheese, a smoked fish in a killer little bag. And one lucky caller is going to win that at the end of the show today, which you will pick up tomorrow at Day at the Docks from Sean. So a very, very cool prize. Lots of great stuff going on today. Super stoked. Again, if you want your chance at any of those great prizes, 858 area code 457-1090 or toll free 877-792-1090.
All right, so now let's deal with why I'm here and not at Fishing at El Salto at this very moment right now. So lot happened here this week, and unfortunately the Mighty 1090 is not broadcasting right now, and we're very optimistic and hopeful that it's going to be back up in the immediate future. We're hoping next week that things will be back to normal and everything's good. So here's how I kind of relate it. There's been the signal, the tower is down in Rosarito Beach. It's owned by a Mexican family and very good people. And there's been some negotiation going on with the management here at Broadcast Companies of America, BCA. General Manager is Mike Glickenhaus. So I relate Mike Glickenhaus is basically Howie Mandel from Deal or No Deal. All right? So that's Mike, all right? And then the Mexican owners are the guest guy on Deal or No Deal that are basically the guys that are going to say Deal or No Deal. So Mike makes an offer, and basically the Mexicans slap that thing over and say no deal. And that's what happened. That's pretty much a simplified version that they control the signal. They took us off the air. And so the amazing thing is about that is that this week, Mighty 1090 has been streaming all week on their Mighty 1090 app, as well as streaming on their podcasts and such. Their podcasts and streaming numbers went through the roof, like 10 times what was previously available. Because what happened is when there's no radio, they still want their fix of course of what's going on here on the Mighty 1090. And people found that, hey, this app is really cool. This app, this streaming is really cool, and it's a great way to listen anywhere I am.
You said like in a short time there was tens of thousands of people that boom instantly switched over to the app.
Yeah, for sure.
Tens of thousands in a day.
Yep,
that's
for sure.
Great.
So we're hoping that's the case this morning, and as well as the future. Now, I can assure you of this: Let's Talk Hookup is here to stay. We're not going anywhere, whether it be on the Mighty 1090 or another radio station. We will have a broadcast signal here. There may be some glitches, it's very possible we may miss a week or two of broadcast. It's possible, but I'm hoping that's not the case. But we are not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Let's Talk Hookup is here to stay. And the cool thing is we are here to stay on our app. The greatest thing going is our Let's Talk Hookup app and our website with the straight streaming. We always have that. We have that right now, and I know thousands of people listen to us on that as they currently are. And we've got kind of a little special thing for you tomorrow at Day at the Docks, right, Rick?
Yeah, exactly.
This was Rick's brainchild.
Well, I just think
which I think is great.
I think it's such a big deal because regardless of what happens, where our future home is, and I hope it's exactly where we're at right now in the 1090. The signal's awesome.
Absolutely.
The people are great. We love it here, and I hope that's where we are to stay. But regardless, the future might hold something else, and the app will always provide the information to whatever's going on with Let's Talk Hookup, where we are, what we're doing, what the fishing's doing, who the guests are, things like that. The app's great, and it's very inexpensive, and I know that a lot of people listen to the show via the Mighty 1090 app, which, again, we are all good with. We support it. It's a great way to find the show. But whatever happens, all the information will always be on the Let's Talk Hookup app. The app is free. There's no BS. There's no issue with your phone, nothing like that. So, in wanting more people to, because I know most of my buddies that listen to a streaming, well, not most, that's not true, but a lot of people listen to the 1090 app. That was the first thing, and, that's what you're used to do. So anyways, in an effort to have more people join us on the Let's Talk Hookup app, we're doing
which goes with us wherever we go, whether
it
be 1090 or another radio station.
Right, and should that be the move that we make, then obviously the 1090 app wouldn't work anymore, and Let's Talk Hookup always will. So for Day at the Docks, anybody that comes by the booth and lets us know that they have downloaded the Let's Talk Hookup app, or anybody that doesn't have it already and downloads it sight unseen, or even just comes by the booth and we'll do it for you. I mean, it's 2 buttons. It's super easy to do, and it's free and everything. Everybody's going to be entered to win a $100 gift card to Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Absolutely no strings attached. This isn't like us creating some kind of list or anything like that. It's just a way we want more people to join us on the app, and we want to give you $100 for doing so. So we're going to draw one person from everybody that comes by Day at the Docks and shows us that they either already have it or would like to get it sight unseen, and somebody's going to walk away with a $100 shopping spree at the tackle shop.
We'll help you download the app if you don't know how. It's really simple. It's free. It's easy. Just bring us your phone, and we'll download it in a matter of seconds. But if you have the app already, like Ricky says, you're eligible. Just show us you have the app on the phone. Bring it by. You you have a chance to win $100. And we're talking about the Let's Talk Hookup app, not the Mighty 1090 app. We're talking about those that have the Let's Talk Hookup app on their phone.
Literally, all you need to do at the Day of the Docks, if you've already got the app, which you're almost crazy not to because it's free and all the other good stuff, you literally just walk by, show us, boom, there it is, and you're in the runnings for a $100 gift card.
That's brilliant, and thanks to you and Doug for doing that very much. And I also want to thank our partners in the fishing media too, Ali from BD Outdoors and the great guys at BD Outdoors for helping us get the word out about what's going on. Jason and everybody. Chad from SportfishingReport.com. Want to thank him for doing stuff, and of course our sponsors. I sent notes to our sponsors yesterday, letting them know, and the unbelievable support that we're getting from our sponsors. It's like, we're with you. I got so many emails back, and listeners and everybody, so much positive input. Hey, we're with you no matter what happens, wherever you go. We're there to stay. So I want to thank everybody. And then the other thing I want to mention, too, is the outpouring of unbelievable phone calls I got from every radio station around about, we want Let's Talk Hookup. If you're going away, we want you. So, thank you to everybody out there, and we sure appreciate all the support that everybody's given us.
That's the reason that, like you said, don't get me wrong, Let's Talk Hookup's here to stay. You can be very confident, like, we love it here. This is a great spot and a great signal, and we want this to keep rolling. But the second that the word got out that Let's Talk Hookup might be looking for a home, all of a sudden, boom, here's a list of the ones that get picked. So it's a good feeling, and rest assured, this show's not going anywhere. Great information, great people, great times. All the fun of Let's Talk Hookup will always be rolling.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is, too, is that this gives people an opportunity that haven't tested the app out to try the app out, to try the streaming on the website, and you'll go, wow, this is really cool. Yeah.
It's how, once you get hooked on that, it's the only way to go, because you link it into your phone. Everybody's, it's super easy to, even if you're driving, we still do the same thing. Like, even when I'm in the car or listening to the app, I just plug it into the car, listen that way. But you don't ever have to worry about reception issues. Our house is in a little bit of a canyon, so it's just easier going via the internet stream anyways. But as you can hear, we got a great show. Again, more than that, we got the man sitting with us today with Jamie. So if you want to talk some fishing, have some fun with us, again, 858 area code 457-1090 or 877-792-1090. And when we come back, we're going to be taking your phone calls. We're talking season sport fishing. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Your vacation bucket list can't be completed without visiting the Katmai Lodge, Alaska this summer. A world-class wilderness fishing paradise on the banks of the famed Alagnak River. Get in the action, fishing for all 5 species of Pacific salmon, king, sockeye, chum, coho, plus trophy-sized rainbow trout, Arctic grayling, and Dolly Varden, both in the Alagnak and nearby waters. Katmai Lodge's Coast Guard and CPR certified guides are fly fishing fanatics and know how to help you reel them in, ensuring your days are fish-filled while you enjoy freshly prepared snacks and barbecued lunches on the river. Back at the lodge, enjoy fireside appetizers and refreshments each afternoon. Delicious dinner prepared by the lodge's exceptional chef. Take a quick fly-out trip to Brooks Falls in Katmai National Park for world-renowned bear watching. And check out our 2019 trout fishing specials at Katmai.com. That's KATMAI.com. Katmai.com.
Turner's Outdoorsman, Southern California's #1 shooting, hunting, and fishing tackle retailer since 1971, is right in your neighborhood. Now with stores throughout Southern, Central, and Northern California. No one does it better. Turner's Outdoorsman brings you the best prices and selection, plus a knowledgeable staff that will help make your day on the water or in the field more fun. Stop by your neighborhood Turner's Outdoorsman. To find a location nearest you, check the web at turners.com and sign up for special deals and more.
It's time to get excited about fishing, and Point Loma Sport Fishing has everything you'll need. They offer half-day and three-quarter-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit their website at pointlomasportfishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627.
Let's talk candidly about long-range fishing. This is Captain Frank Lepreski of the Royal Polaris and the Shogun. Nowhere on Earth will you find a fleet of long-range boats like we have in San Diego. We are fortunate to have several top-notch operations to take you to the most productive fishing grounds in the world. We all offer good food, comfortable staterooms, huge bait capacity, and top-of-the-line fish finding electronics. So why would you choose the Royal Polaris or the Shogun for your next long-range trip? What sets us apart from the rest? It's pretty simple. The boats, the crew, and the service. From the moment you arrive at Fisherman's Landing, the service begins. We help you load your gear and do everything possible to get beginners or seasoned veterans ready to catch fish. When it's time to fish, the Royal Polaris and the Shogun have the edge there too, delivering the two best fishing platforms in the fleet. But don't take my word for it. Come fishing with us. If you want the best, it's Royal Polaris and the Shogun. For more information, call 619-226-8030 or on the web at royalpolarissportfishing.com or shogunsportfishing.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Good times today, bro.
Yeah, man. Right here, and of course, again, streaming on the app. We're here for you, and we're going to continue to be here for you, no matter what happens here with the Mighty 1090 signal and the negotiations that go on in the higher levels, above our pay grade, right? But the negotiations that go on there with them is certainly we're going to keep you posted of that. Now, at the Fred Hall shows, we had a contest for a couple pairs of Maui Jim sunglasses for those that signed up for our email blasts, which we'll also keep you informed on that. We'll keep you informed on our email blast. We'll keep you informed on our Twitter, on our YouTube, on our Facebook and our Instagram accounts.
Sure.
We'll keep you informed of what's going on there. So those are good places, as well as all our partners in the media, too. We'll keep you informed about what's going on here for us. But we gave away 2 pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. I'm going to give you a gift card that allows you to buy any pair of Maui Jim sunglasses that you want.
That's so rad.
And the winner of the new subscriber is Ken Taniguchi. I wonder if he's part of that family. And then the existing was Ron Chang. We'll be contacting you via email to get your addresses. We're going to send that, and thanks to Bill Varney for putting that all together for us, too. Now, you went to Lake Barrett.
Yes.
And pre-fished Lake Barrett on Wednesday, which was probably... Well, not probably. It was better than El Salto, because El Salto was tough. Tough fishing was 60 fish a day in El Salto, but and we had a great time at Billy Chapman Senior's Resort. They do such a great job there at that resort, and the food was great, and the experience was great. It was a little short-lived for me, unfortunately, because I had to come back, but you had absolutely stellar fishing, and you think that the fishing at Barrett this year is going to be off the charts.
Pete, I think that Barrett is in, all lakes, just like saltwater fishing, all lakes go in cycles. There are cycles when things are better, and there's cycles when things are down a little bit, and there's area in between. I have no idea what the cause of the fantastic fishing that Lake Barrett is in right now, whether it's the influx of all the water we've had from the last couple of years. The lake is very full of water, as it always is. It's very full of bait. The food source in Barrett is fantastic. Lake Barrett has, the most pure northern strain of largemouth in any lake in the entire state. When they're doing relocation projects and things like that because they want that purest strain, they take their sample fish out of Barrett. It is the purest strain of northern largemouth in the state. It's on. Lake Barrett is in the best shape that I have seen it in a long time. And the fish, the cycle of size of fish is it's just not Lake Barrett. Barrett is known for very aggressive, very good numbers of 1 to 2 pounders. That's what you think of when you think of Lake Barrett. You think of a 50 fish day of aggressive biting fish that bite reaction baits. You don't even bring your drop shot rod when you're going because you're going to be chucking and winding lures that they're going to bite on. Well, that's exactly what we experienced. But the size of fish was not Lake Barrett. The number of, I would say, our true average fish of the day was a 2.5 pound largemouth. That was the average. Wow. That was every one that you took off the hook and fired back. Don't get me wrong, we caught 1 pounders too. I'm not trying to say that it was nothing but big ones, but I would say our true average fish was 2.5 pounds. And a staggering number of 3 pounders, several over 4, several over 5. We never broke the 5 pound mark, but I talked to Buzz, who was also fishing in a kind of a media preview day with Jim Nemec, who writes for Western Outdoor News, and they had a 7.5 pounder. It was just, the lake is in such a healthy mode right now, and it's just it's just fun. The water has come up so much with all the rains that there's a lot of flooded brush and flooded trees, and that's how we caught the majority of our fish, which was my favorite way to catch largemouth, is we were fishing spinnerbaits, chartreuse and white.
Oh, spinnerbaits there. That's a spinnerbait lake.
It is. It's there's tons of targets, and the thing that made it so fun was half-ounce spinnerbaits that every time you would cast to a target that looked, when you're rolling down the shoreline and, you see there's like two bushes that are both flooded and there's like a 1-inch gap in between them, and you just know, like, man, if I was to get a lure in between those, I guarantee every one of those scenarios had a fish where it was supposed to. Yeah, like anytime you would see one, like, oh, I'm going to catch one there, you did. And there was plenty of times where we had wolf packs get on us where Brandon and I would double, single, double.
Oh.
Okay, man, we had 10 fish out of that cove. Like, it was fantastic.
And, of course, reservations are available. I don't know that it's sold out. Are they sold out?
They sold out in minutes this year. Like,
yeah.
and rightfully so. It is going to be such a great year. But, again,
if you're lucky enough to get in, and then you can try again for June, right?
Correct, yeah. So I believe it's the first Tuesday of every month is when they go on sale for the following month.
Right.
Check the San Diego City Lakes website to verify. It's done through Ticketmaster. So double check my facts is what I'm saying, because you don't want to miss it. Lake Barrett was fantastic. The staff, Jose and Lori, as always, the nicest people in the world, so accommodating. Do this, do that. Jose was trying to like print stuff out that he found on the website as far as where the fish was at for the first group of people that went in. Like, it's just such a cool opportunity, and I got to say, again, a huge thanks to San Diego City Lakes for letting us sample that and trying to get the word out about how good the fishing was. Again, half-ounce chartreuse and white spinnerbaits were best for us. We caught a lot of fish on swim jigs. We caught fish on the square bill crankbaits. It's good. Like, you picked
and you couldn't go with a better guy that knows about freshwater fishing than the world's greatest fisherman, Brandon, from his shop.
Yeah, Brandon.
I would have rather have been me,
because
I was supposed to go. You and I were supposed to go, but
totally.
I was at El Salto. But yeah, go to East County Bait and Tackle, buy those recommended baits from Ricky, and go enjoy yourself at Lake
It's a great time.
Yeah, and thanks again, of course, to the City Lakes people for there. All right, phones are packing up. They want to talk to us, so let's go ahead and jump in the phones.
You got it, buddy. How about we start it off this morning with Scott? Scott's calling us from San Diego. Good morning, Scott. Thanks for getting us started here on Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, Scott.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Great.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. I had a question for Jamie about that yellowtail fishing, how that's been, what he'd recommend, and kind of how he got started with season sports fishing, because I don't know a lot about it.
Well, good morning, man. Thanks for calling in. And, so I started the company 13 years ago. I came from an engineering music background. During that time in 2007, the industry was kind of upside down, and my other passion was fishing. So took a little money out of the house, and we bought our first Parker, which is the 2520, and kind of earned every customer from there on. And so that's kind of how it all started and kind of blossomed, and it's become like a full-time gig and operation. So it's a lot of love.
You guys started during I would say you started before the peak of yellowtail, sea bass, halibut fishing, but quickly became known as okay, these are the guys that do that. You kind of set yourselves apart from the guys that would just go out and catch whatever to, we're going to target trophy fish on the coast with a really nice platform and a nice boat, and you've kind of continued that along.
Absolutely, yeah. We weren't kind of your, half-day charter operation.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
That's
but
just what...
we just were we wanted to fish game fish, so that was our thing. We were able to do it because we had a smaller platform, so you could find, 3 to 4 guys that wanted to target sea bass or, tuna or, big yellowtail or whatnot. So
that's so cool. And you've been hugely successful over how many years?
13.
13.
Yeah, this will be our 13th. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, this will be our 13th year. So.
Yeah, and now you wait till this season. Being out of Fisherman's Landing now, wow. Yeah, a new game.
You don't go 13 years, have 3 boats, and run out of a premier landing by not doing it the right way.
Yeah.
So, there's a reason you guys are where you're at.
We're blessed, and like I said, number one, I tell people, I'm not God. We're not God. We're going to make sure that you have 100%. You're going to have a great time. Customer service is top notch for us.
Yeah.
Fishing is always a bonus, so obviously catching. So make sure people are gonna have a great time.
That's cool. Well, Scott, thanks for joining us, and thanks for tuning in on the Let's Talk Hookup app. We sure appreciate your call this morning. All right, let's go south.
You got it, boy. It's time to find out what's going on in the Baja right now with our Catch Report from Cast Tours. Richard Castaneda. Today, the Catch Report sponsored by the Fish Pros at Fisherman's Processing in San Diego. Not only do they offer the best processing for your fish when your trip returns to the San Diego landings, now with Fish Pros The Market, you can purchase fresh fish, smoked and jerkied fish, their killer spices, rubs, smoked cheese, and the famous tuna burger. Pick up at their Liberty Station location, or you can order online at fishermansprocessing.com, or much better yet, just come down to Day at the Docks tomorrow, see Sean and Melody and the whole gang in person, and pick up all the killer deals. All of the Fred Hall specials are rolling over to Day at the Docks. It's literally going to be your last time for a while to take advantage of those killer deals, including that lunch bag offer, which we're giving away today. $25 gets you a pound of smoked fish, the jerky, the cheese of all this of your choice, and that killer insulated bag, which is such a good deal from Fish Pros.
Indeed. Let's go to Panama and talk to our cast man, Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours. Buenos dias, cast man.
Buenos dias, boys.
What's up,
Still here in Panama, getting ready to head for the airport in about a half hour and fly back home. But what a trip, Pete.
We missed it, huh?
Oh, man. Let me tell you. Kenny Ross and I and Jim Welch fished together, and of course the first day, we just fished around the local islands, and Kenny's there popping away, and he says, I've never caught a rooster on a popper. Well, bango, he gets about a 35-pounder.
Oh, so, a popper.
Yeah, and up until this time, it's been very dry here in Panama. Hardly any rain. Matter of fact, they're talking about the canal. If they don't get rain, it's going to cause problems, da-da-da-da. So we head off to an area between Montosa and Hannibal Bank the following day, our first full day of fishing, and it was wide open tuna. Wide open. I mean, they were on the surface, water was frothing. Get in there, throw a lure, throw a bait or whatever, instant hookup.
I want that.
Been there, seen that. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, and I got some video of that too. And also, so anyway, that day, we quit fishing at 11:30. We had 9 fish, anywhere between 60 to 100 pounds.
Oh,
and
that is perfect because they're big ones
guys,
and they explode and they pull real hard, but they're not so big that they kill you.
Yeah, the old guys were a little bit tired anyway. So the other boats, one boat had 14, I think the other one had 16.
Oh.
Of course, the dock came through with about one that taped out, I think, at 2:30.
Oh.
And then, so, man, we're ready to go the next day. All refreshed, we went in, actually, Kenny and I and Jimmy went fished inshore just to relax for a little bit and got some cubera and some small AJs and just a few other things. But second day, it started to rain, and it poured, and it was just like a switch. Shut the tuna off completely. We're on the same area. You could mark tuna at between 50 and 100 feet, just thousands of tuna. I mean, they were just solid fish down there. But they just didn't come up. So, that was kind of a shot day. And we went inshore again, fished inshore for roosters and so forth. The third day, we stayed inshore, and I had our boat had the best rooster fish day I've ever seen. We got 9 roosters, anywhere from 35 to 50 pounds.
Oh, man.
Popping, bait, and I got one on the iron, and it was about a 50-pounder. I got a great picture of it, too.
Nice, Cass,
so
man.
Cool.
But otherwise, they've got some nice cuberas caught on this trip, 50, 60-pound cuberas. Like I said, it was just amazing, but I was so surprised how quick that tuna shut down.
And so it never came back?
It didn't come back at all. It didn't come back at all. We worked that area, and we just couldn't get them. We were using, everything we could possibly try to entice them, but they wouldn't come back. But otherwise, fabulous trip. Of course, we had our going away dinner last night at Martin Fierro's and had some steak, a good steak dinner, and then of course your favorite Malbec, that Luigi Gusto.
Yeah, Don Luigi or something like that. Yeah, from Argentina.
Anyway, I'm just going to let you know I'm listening on the app. So I do have the app. And I want the $100.
Okay. Well, you got to come by Day at the Docks tomorrow and show us that you have the app to get it, Cass Man.
Come, Pete, you're making it difficult.
Well, Cass Man, all the way from Panama, just shows you the power of the Let's Talk Hookup app there. Free in the App Store, the Google Play Store, of course, and you can hear Cass Man, which you wouldn't want to miss. In the future, next year, Pesca Panama with Ricky going. I'm so jealous. Next April, what are the dates?
It's I think it's 14 to 20 or 21 or 15 to 21, something like that. But I'll give you the dates when I get back, and we'll set up a little flyer and send it out to everybody.
Sounds good. In the meantime, how do we get a hold of you at Cast Tours?
800-593-6510 or on the web at www.casttours.com, and I will have a live update. I should say live update, but an update on the Baja fishing next Saturday.
All right. Thanks, Castman. Welcome home. We look forward to safe travels on the way home, and we'll look forward to talking to you next Saturday.
Thanks,
Sounds good, Pete. Talk to you then.
Thanks, Castman. Appreciate that. Again, that report sponsored by Terrafin. Sea surface temperature charts. Focus your offshore fishing in the most productive areas by using Terrafin. And now with Terrafin Mobile, you can take it with you on your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android device. Just download the latest chart before you leave, and all the information is right there for you. Check Terrafin.com for more information. And Jeff's so easy to contact too. Again, we talked about it for Fred Hall, but if you anytime you get a chance to talk to Jeff and have him dial you in with all the services that Terrafin offer, they are a lot more than just temperature, and there's a lot of really good information. And you talk to any person that's going fishing offshore, you don't ever leave without a current water chart.
Yeah, you use Terrafin a lot,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a great guy in general, like I said, to help you out on that. Yeah, take that with us.
Yeah, for sure. And Terrafin is an absolute must for you, for sure. Let's go ahead and jump to the phones. You want to get through, have a chance to win that season's sport fishing hat, shirt, sweatshirt, and a full-day trip on the Liberty, or that lunch bag special from Fisherman's Processing, 858-457-1090 or 877-792-1090. Let's jump in the phones.
You got it, buddy. How about we talk to Rich, who's calling us from Chula Vista this morning. Hi, Rich. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey guys, how's it going? I really love the app. I use the app all the time, even if in my AM/FM radio when I'm driving to work. The app is just, to me, it's one click, you're there, and it's a lot clearer than my AM with my little antenna I have on my truck. So I love the app, guys. It's a good thing to have.
Thank you, buddy. And you're not missing a beat by not being on the air here. That's great.
And I think the app. Actually, you get the information just a little bit faster than the AM radio. I could be wrong, but it's just a little thing.
That's great.
So
well, thanks for saying that, Rich. Appreciate it.
No problem. I was out there fishing with the yellowtail this week. It's crazy out there. These 15, 17 pounders. I mean, you're butting down, and they are just pulling, drag. They are just putting up the craziest fight out there. We went down towards the rock pile. We just booked it right past the islands, hit the rock pile a little bit north of the finger bank and all that, and crazy good fishing out there. I was wondering, too, when it comes to the winds, because, it's going to be blowing around 20 knots earlier this week, and the water should turn over. Do you guys kind of stay away from green water at all times, or would you guys go fish it, even after this crazy bite, even with those winds? Is the green water really bad for the bite?
What do you think, Jamie?
Well, obviously wind is something we don't like to do on the small boat operation when the wind's blowing. There seems like there's such a massive school of yellowtail around that, obviously the water might cool down, might roll just a bit, but we always have our fingers crossed that it doesn't push the fish out of the zone where they're eating. We'll kind of feel it out today. We've got a boat down there today, so it didn't do it last blow, so...
And if there was one fish that was not affected by green water, it's got to be yellowtail.
Yeah.
I mean, tuna fishing, whole other story and things. And there's times, if the bait's right, they'll still be in it and all this. But, man, you want to talk about a fish that does not seem to be affected. As long as exactly as Jamie said, as long as the other conditions are right for it, the food is still there. Yellowtail are a very resilient fish. You will find them in very poor water color conditions. As long as the food's there and they're happy, you got no problem. Like that. That is a fish where you can catch them in green, ugly, dirty water, no problem.
Yeah, and this time, they're hunkered down. So it's yo-yo fishing, at its finest. So a lot of that fish is hunkered down on structure, and I don't think they kind of feel the vibrations.
And they've been eating bait too. I know you're not going to bypass the Everingham Brothers bait receiver.
Absolutely
when you go
not.
out, right, on season.
We never do. So.
Yeah. And Jamie made a great point too. Look at what has happened these last few weeks. we'd had great yellowtail fishing. Then the boats wouldn't run for a few days, could blow like a son of a gun. And, like, man, as soon as conditions were right to go again, boom, good fishing. Then wind again, and as soon as it backed off, I mean, this is on round 3 of real heavy wind events, and that fish is bit right through it. I think we got nothing to worry about, Rich.
All right. Hey, good call. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. You want to join us? You're listening on the app or the streaming on our website, 858-457-1090. A line open there and a line open at 877-792-1090.
And when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. More phone calls, more great information. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup. We'll be right back on the Mighty 1090. Imagine waking up at Pyramid Cove in San Clemente Island ready to tackle giant bluefin tuna or huge white sea bass aboard your own luxury long-range sport fishing yacht. Rock Cod Rick here for Journeyman Sportfishing. Yes, the 60-foot Journeyman is now available for charters and open party trips for up to 6 anglers to local islands this spring and summer and Guadalupe Island trips this fall. Journeyman is no ordinary vessel. Every detail of the super clean yacht has been taken care of. Huge bait capacity, large fish holds, top-of-the-line electronics, super comfortable staterooms. You'll be blown away when you step on board the Journeyman. Nothing beats a trip aboard the Journeyman. If you're ready for the ultimate experience to catch huge bluefin, white sea bass, and more at the local hotspots, Guadalupe Island this fall, or a trip out of Puerto Vallarta next winter, call Journeyman Sport Fishing, 619-571-1979, or check out their extensive website at journeymansportfishing.com.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. For more than 58 years, the American Fishing Tackle Company has been recognized as the premier manufacturer of precision-built offshore fishing tackle. AFCO continues this tradition today with an innovative technical fishing clothing line designed and built by fishermen for fishermen. From our next generation waterproof shorts like Tactical or Stealth to our new anhydrous waterproof jacket and bibs, the entire AFCO clothing line is purpose-built with the latest AFTEC fabrics and features designed to deliver for the demanding angler. To find AFCO products, go to AFCO.com and find a dealer near you.
We all need to get around, but we all need something different from our vehicles. Your San Diego County Ford dealers have you covered if you're looking for a new truck this month. Plus, it's SUV season, so they have great deals for everyone. Whether it's a new EcoSport that is nimble and fun around town, or the Ford Explorer that is capable of putting a boat in the water and has seating for 7, Ford has you covered. Ford trucks and SUVs aren't just powerful and legendary. They have the latest technology that helps you seamlessly connect your smartphone and ensure you're safe on the road. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist on trucks are truly a game changer at the ramp, helping you back up a trailer by simply turning a knob on the dash and doing the hard work for you. So check out all the great deals during SUV season and save some money on the right gear for you. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealers today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
38 years ago, my parents started Fast Lane Sailing Center. They sold catamarans because they wanted to do what they loved and sell what they loved to do. They wanted to share their passion with others. Share the stoke. I'm Hayden Lane, and over the last 3 decades, my parents have shared that passion with thousands of people. My brother, sister, and I among them. We grew up right there at the shop in Dana Landing Marina in Mission Bay, sailing on the bay, fishing off the docks, and later off the Hobie Mirage kayaks. We grew up surrounded by the water. Our shop was filled with tools that Hobie and other brands have made to enjoy on the water. And I use them all. I mean all of them. Wouldn't you? So when you come into the shop, you're not going to hear a salesperson trying to convince you to buy something. You're going to hear us bragging about how much fun we have on these toys and telling you to do the same. We test every product out there, and we only sell the best because we want to use the best. So check out our website at fastlanekayaking.com or get on down to the shop in Dana Landing and find your next adventure.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader. The home of ESPN Radio. The Mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Having a great time here this morning. Again, if you want to get through, it's been a very busy morning to the start already for all our listeners out there listening on the stream, giving away some killer prizes. Again, a full season's clothing package, including a hat, a shirt, and a sweatshirt. I mean, it's close to $100 value of cool threads.
And cool clothing,
too.
Exactly.
That's what I want
Stuff
to
you're going to wear.
Exactly.
Pretty much you're going to wear,
You're stoked on that. In addition to that, you're going to get a full-day trip going fishing on board the Liberty at a Fisherman's Landing, a great prize pack for one lucky caller. Another lucky caller is going to win the lunch bag killer prize pack from our friends at Fisherman's Processing. That includes a pound of smoked fish, a bag of jerky, and a smoked cheese, all of your choice, and that killer insulated bag. It's the lunchbox special from Fisherman's Processing. processing, which will be available at Day of the Docks, which is where you're going to pick up your prize tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And we'll be broadcasting live from Day at the Docks tomorrow. Corey Sandin will be sitting in with me as co-host, and as Ricky is running the tackle store, as Doug's out of town.
Yeah, Doug's on vacay.
Doug is like, Doug is very serious. Like, Pete, I got to ask you a favor. It's like, can Ricky take Day at the Docks off because, he's going to be running the show and I'm out of town? It's like, of course, Doug. That's why we have Corey. Corey's a great guy, and it's going to be great to have Corey back for sure. And Corey will be with me tomorrow morning. And Fred Huber is going to join us from the Daily Double. So we'll have Fred sitting in with us on the show, as well as a host of other guests, but Fred's kind of going to be our anchor co-host there along with Corey and myself. So great. That'll be fun. Of course, Steve Carson will probably be around.
Yep.
And a lot of other people.
I talked to Scott Mizell yesterday. He said he wanted to drop by and say hello and tell you what's going on with him. And it's just a very fun atmosphere. I absolutely love Day at the Docks. It is a celebration of sport fishing in San Diego. I mean, that's what it is. It's it's just a fun day to celebrate what we do. Everybody's there, and it's a very fun, free, great family atmosphere event. Just come down. There's fun food, great seminars, great times. We're having a tremendous sale in the tackle store.
That's right. You get big sale, right?
Honestly, some of our things are better than what we can do at Fred Hall.
Wow.
The one thing
got to blow them out.
That's exactly it. This is the last, quote unquote, sale opportunity that we have going into the season. So anything that we had that we bought as a Fred Hall Show special. We bought these things just because we knew we were going to be able to sell them at the show, but we don't have room or the ability to deal with them throughout the season. Those all get blown out, with the things that we don't have room for and the things that we just take stock of and then, hey, man, of this one particular CalStar rod, like we have more models than we need. Let's reduce the inventory a little bit, and so we'll put those ones on sale. So basically we have a big booth outside, a standard size show booth, 30 feet long and real deep. It's got all of our crazy, call them swap meet specials, all the blowouts, closeouts, 50% offs, all those. And then everything in the store will be on sale also. So the craziness is outside. And then the fun thing about it for us is we get to put all of our inventory on sale. At Fred Hall, we can only take what fits in those two big trucks. We bring a lot, but Day at the Docks, we got it all.
Yeah, it all.
Yeah,
that's
killer
cool.
deals
so
on
that's
lures.
The Fisherman's Landing tackle.
Fluorocarbon, buy two, get one free. Jig,
Gamakatsu hooks,
you better
buy
believe
two,
it.
get one free.
There's going to be some
and
great deals.
On Gamakatsu hooks, if you spend a certain amount of money,
it's $50.
Is it $50?
I believe.
Yeah, I got it right here. But Rick told me. So if you spend you get a free utility box with $20 purchase.
Oh, there you go.
You get a free Gamakatsu utility box with a $20 purchase of Gamakatsu hooks, which are buy two, get one free.
It's huge.
That's a big deal. Now, you're going to be there, Jamie, right? Season Sport Fishing.
We're going to be there,
Are you going to have a booth, or are you going to be on your boats in the water?
Well, we're actually just kind of getting set up to where our boats are in the landing is kind of basically restricted from, obviously anybody at this point, people walking through. So we're just going to kind of be there shaking hands. If we can get in tomorrow when I bring down the 34, on the right side of the landing, we'll definitely have people where we can have them on the boat.
Check out the boat.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Jamie's on the exclusive. Jamie's on the long range finger, which all of those boats are soulless safety boats. So they're security reasons from Port of San Diego forces us to have a locked gate where Jamie's at. So he's in the high class rent district where the season's boats are at.
No doubt about it. Well, phones are packed. They want to talk to Jamie, so let's go ahead and jump into it.
You got it, man. How about we jump right back into the phones, and this time we talk to Mark. Mark's calling us from Santee this morning. What's up, Mark? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Mark.
Hey, how you doing this morning?
Great.
Two things. One, what time are you guys going to be broadcasting live from the docks tomorrow?
Yes, we will be. Yeah, tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. We'll be live at Day at the Docks, and step up to the mic. We're going to have some great prizes if you step up to the mic, ask questions, and we'll be there from 7 to 9, and then we'll have our booth there the rest of the day.
Right in front of Fisherman's Landing.
Right in front of Fisherman's Landing.
My second question is, I got a half day coming up. Which would be the best time to go, in the morning or in the afternoon?
What do you think, Jamie?
I'm a morning guy. I'm an early bird. Early bird gets the worm type guy, before the kind of wind gets going in the afternoon. Not to say, the wind blows every day, but, I like to get up early.
Look at it.
Yeah, and those fish like to get up early and eat, so I would say a morning if you can get up and get going.
It's funny. I think it's just because it's what, it's what my schedule is allowed for, but I'm always an afternoon guy, and I think it stems from me, like, always having to work in the morning, and, like, I could always pull off getting to work early, getting my hours done, and then sneaking out to the skiff and go fish in the evening easier than I could do the morning and come back and do the afternoon. So it's one of those things you gotta get.
Go when you can. That's the key. If you can't go in the morning, go in the afternoon.
That's right.
Yeah, because it can bite then too.
But given the opportunity of both, I think that's a great call. Like you say, get in there before the potential wind starts blowing.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning, and thanks for listening to us on the Let's Talk Hookup app.
All right. How about next up we talk to Rich. Rich is calling us from Bradley this morning. Rich, good morning. Thanks for joining us on the Let's Talk Hookup app.
Well, you're certainly welcome, and I want to thank you guys for actually still being there.
Yes, indeed. We're going to be here. You know, like I say, there's going to be, earlier in the show, we talked about the issues with the Mighty 1090 and the radio station, and no matter what, Let's Talk Hookup is be here, whether it be back on the Mighty 1090, and hopefully it is that they get things back up, but we're certainly going to be always on the app, and we will have a radio home for sure. There may be a couple of glitches here and there, and it's a possibility we may be off the air for a weekend or two. We don't know that. But we're going to be here
on the radio air.
We're on
always
the radio
on the stream,
air, but we're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Well, that's really awesome. I've got a question for Jamie about gear. Now that we're targeting yellowtail, are we going to be prepared for bluefin? Are we going to have the same gear with us? And you maybe kind of give us a recommended tackle box type of stuff to bring. And I got one more question about the app. I listen, for the most part, on my desktop computer. Can I use the app on the desktop as well as on the phone?
I don't think so. Yeah, you'd have to use the stream on a desktop.
Right.
Yeah,
So
which is easy. You just go to letstalkhookup.com and click on the live stream or our archives. You can listen to archives on our Let's Talk Hookup. But no, the app is pretty much a mobile device. iPod, iPad, iPhone, Android,
any kind of a tablet.
Any kind of a tablet, it'll work.
And not to say that there was technology advancing that might not change in the future.
You never know, bro.
Never know, for sure.
Yeah, so let's see what Jamie has to say about how we're going to be geared up and how our kind of rods and reels and stuff we're going to bring.
Well, you know, we fish all Shimano stuff. We're very fortunate to have a great relationship with Shimano. Myself being a pro staff for Shimano. Our
an elite group.
We're very stoked.
Yeah.
We've been with Shimano. I don't even know how many years now, and every year that we get signed on again, I cherish that. So very fortunate to fish Shimano in the brand. But our go-to reels are Italicas by far. For what we do day in and day out, those reels are just bulletproof. So, fishing this yellowtail, I like Italica 12, like 65 to 80 pound, braid, Power Pro on it, fishing obviously fluoro, 40 to 60 pound fluoro, yo-yo. And you kind of mentioned the same gear going and fishing bluefin. We would use the same gear depending on the grade of bluefin that we're targeting. Obviously the big stuff, you're going to have a change in tackle. But you can get away fishing Italica 12 or 16, obviously fly line and baits or, however, you're fishing the bluefin that day. So
that's the nice thing about Italica is you've got a reel that's small enough and free spool so good to fish yellowtail, but should you hook a 40 or 50, 60 pound bluefin on Italica 12, you're still totally in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. You can, lean back and, we fish heavy Terez rods, so, our 8-foot, 7-foot heavies. So exactly, yep.
How about tackle on a trip like yours? Do you guys supply it? Do you have a little bit just in case somebody doesn't? Somebody wants to bring theirs? Like how does tackle work on your boats and trips, and how does it vary from the 34 to the 25 to the 23?
So again, very fortunate. Shimano outfits all of our boats with all the best gear.
Wow.
You're more than welcome to bring your own stuff. 9 times out of 10, guys that own their own stuff says, Jamie, I'm leaving it up to you. Once they fish with us once, because obviously they see the Trinidads and the Italicas and all the gear. So
that's sweet.
It's all included.
All included in the price. No extra
included.
charge.
Yeah. All we ask you bring is your food and drinks and a U.S. fishing license.
Okay.
We handle everything else from your bait, your fish cleaning. Everything.
That's great.
What if you're going down to Mexico and fishing in Coronado Islands or such like that?
So yeah, all your Mexican visas, your Mexican fishing permits, that's all also included.
Also included.
Yes.
Wow. So,
Yep.
And you take care of all that.
We take care of all that. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
That's
a
awesome,
really
man.
good deal.
I had
All
no
right.
idea. That's great.
And I should also say you can book through Fisherman's Landing, but you can also book directly with you at Season Sport Fishing.
Yeah, you can book through our website. We have a real-time calendar. Basically shows which boats, all 3 boats, if they're booked, if they're not booked, on a drop-down menu. So if one boat's booked, you can see the other 2 that are available from anything like a half day to an overnight trip.
And prices are all right there. And
prices are all right there, yep.
What a nice deal that is. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning.
Hey, when we come back, we got another full hour of Let's Talk Hookup coming your way, including checking in with the Catch Report. We're going to find out what's biting up and down the beach. You stay tuned. More with Jamie. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
While Seagar invented fluorocarbon fishing line in 1971, their never-ending pursuit of innovation has never stopped. They are the only company making double-structure fluorocarbon, which combines 2 exclusive custom resins, a high-density interior for strength and sensitivity, and a softer exterior for enhanced knot strength. So for the best in fishing performance, pick up a spool of Seagar Fluoro Premier and the original Blue Label leader material at your favorite tackle dealer. Both are double-structure fluorocarbon.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
The Shimano Tranx 500 reel changed the way we cast for big fish. Since that incredible innovation, Shimano has created 3 additional sizes of Tranx level wind reels. The Tranx 200, 300, and 400. Available now at your local Shimano dealer. Tranx is the dream reel for throwing big baits and catching big fish. X-Ship and HEG technologies combine to provide massive cranking power with a smooth, effortless retrieve. Plus, Shimano's Core Protect water-resistant technology provides long-lasting durability in the harshest environment. Choose the gear ratios and handle design that fits your need for both fresh and saltwater applications. Once you cast a Tranx reel with a surface iron, swim bait, popper, jerk bait, or any other cast and retrieve application, you will be hooked. Pick up the amazing Shimano Tranx 200, 300, 400, and 500 at your local Shimano dealer. Tranx, it's not just a new reel, it's a new way to fish.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader. The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
When bad weather and rough seas send other boats back to the dock, Seakeeper allows you to fish longer and fish harder, even in the roughest conditions. Don't believe it? Just ask those that have put them on their boat, like Captain Pete Grosbeck and other professionals. Fishing in the trough with Seakeeper basically eliminates the trough. Seakeeper's newest offering, the Seakeeper 3, is optimized to eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on boats between 30 and 39 feet. Even better, this gyro is so small it can fit inside a customized leaning post and operate on your current battery system, making installation fast and easy. Watch for new products coming soon. The Seakeeper for boats. Think about it. Eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on your boat. That is amazing. To learn more about how Seakeeper can change your life on the water and to schedule your free demo, go to Seakeeper.com. Take a ride, be amazed. Seakeeper.
We all need to get around, but we all need something different from our vehicles. Your San Diego County Ford dealers have you covered if you're looking for a new truck this month. Plus, it's SUV season, so they have great deals for everyone. Whether it's a new EcoSport that is nimble and fun around town, or the Ford Explorer that is capable of putting a boat in the water and has seating for 7, Ford has you covered. Ford trucks and SUVs aren't just powerful and legendary. They have the latest technology that helps you seamlessly connect your smartphone and ensure you're safe on the road. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist on trucks are truly a game changer at the ramp, helping you back up a trailer by simply turning a knob on the dash and doing the hard work for you. So check out all the great deals during SUV season and save some money on the right gear for you. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealers today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
When you want next-level electronics for your boat, choose Simrad. With so many market-changing innovations like the Halo 24, which revolutionizes radar by offering an almost real-time view and ultimate in collision avoidance. With Simrad Halo 24 radar, you can identify hazards in an instant with Velocity Track Doppler technology. For the ultimate display, In the Know anglers have upgraded to the NSS Evo 3 high-definition touchscreen with GPS echo sounder and wireless connectivity. It's perfect for center consoles or large sport fishers. Complete your package with the AP44 Autopilot for hydraulic steered outboard and stern drive vessels. With full color display and rotary control dial, this is the Autopilot you've been looking for. The Halo 24 radar, Evo 3 touchscreen display, and AP44 Autopilot are available now at your Simrad dealer or see simrad-yachting.com.